It is the question no one has been able to answer since the Baja men asked back in the year 2000, who let the dogs out? However, we do have some breaking news to share with you tonight. The Charleston Southern Buccaneers are responsible for releasing the canines on Saturday, that is, not 16 years ago. It's going to be the Bucs' first game in 21 days, and safety DJ Curl has a subtle warning for the Blue Hose from Presbyterian College.
Imagine it when you got a bunch of caged dogs and you let them out.
Who let the dogs out?
You know, and that's how I really think our defense, especially, I can't speak for the offense, but I think they'll do well. But I think with our defense, I mean, really, we haven't hit anybody in 2 weeks. And I mean, from a defensive mindset, that's like keeping a dog pent up for 2 weeks.
But the party was nice, the party was pumping.
Now, CSU was having a ball 19 days ago when they beat Coastal in double overtime, but a 2-week break has thrown that momentum off. At least we'll see come Saturday. They're going for a 2-0 start in the Big South. It's a 6 o'clock kickoff, and News 2 Sports will be in the house as the Bucs try to let the dogs out. You would think the Porter-Gaud football team would be fired up after starting their season 7-1, but today the Cyclones said namaste and traded the pads for better posture. Rick Reetz's team has done yoga for years, but this is the first season they've stayed consistent, and the results are paying off.
Helps the kids get a really deep stretch, helps them get loose mentally, physically, and I think it's really helped us as part of our culture here to get prepared for the game.
Do you worry about any injuries whenever maybe your offensive lineman goes to the downward dog?
No, we actually, I think we have no injuries because we go in the downward dog.
I know most of them will never be dancers, but if they have an appreciation for how good it is for your body to stretch and to take care of yourself, I think it'll serve them long term.
In the downward dog and up in the standings, the Cyclones 7-1 heading into tomorrow's matchup against Lawrence Manning, who is 5-2 on the year. The Cyclones are feeling the pressure with only 2 regular season games to play, trying to hold on to that top spot in the region. The Stingrays open the regular season on their home ice this Saturday night, but before the Ryan Warsofsky era begins, some old Stingrays get to make new memories. It's the annual alumni game. Former fan favorites like Jody Lehman, Brett Marietti, and Rob Concannon will suit up for one of their former teammates who is battling cancer. It's 2 o'clock Saturday. $10 donation at the door will get you in, and more importantly, it is all for a great cause.
Trying to raise some money for a good friend that's has some health issues, but you know what, it's good to get back. I mean, it shows how tight we are as a group from 15 years ago. So, you know, it's great to see the faces.
And one more note, former Stingrays coach Jared Bednar off to a 3-1 start in the NHL ranks as Colorado Avalanche beat the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight 4-0. That's it for sports. More News 2 after the break.